Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to take a look at our friend Icon. It took me forever to make this video for a few reasons. The main one is that I didn't think I had the styles to be able to pull it off. Basically, Icon has this circle in the front of his chest piece where the cape is attached to. And I didn't think I had the style to be able to pull that off, and I still don't think I do. This is about as close as I was able to get with the styles I have. Who knows, maybe as they add more and more styles to the game, we're going to be able to make a better version of Icon. But right now, with the styles that my character has, this is about as good as I was able to get. And also, the other reason why it took me forever to make this video is that I don't have that much to say about that character. I read a handful of Milestone comics eons ago. I remember vaguely some great artwork by Mark D. Bright, whom I really enjoyed at the time. I really enjoyed Mark's work at the time. Actually, I always enjoyed Mark's work. But that's pretty much all I can remember about this character. Basically, from what I recall, it was like a Superman with a different skin color, which ironically enough we have nowadays with Valzod. But at the time, I can understand them trying to pretty much recreate their universe, not unlike how the DC universe was created by having one character that's pretty much an alien that comes to Earth, and that becomes the first superhero sort of. I guess I just saw him as a Superman knockoff somehow. Same as there was a lot of Superman knockoffs at the time. Everyone were trying to have their own Superman. There was Image with Supreme. Actually, Image had quite a few. Image had Supreme. They had Majestic. They had a handful of Superman type character. So at the time, I read like a handful of Milestone comics, and somehow it just didn't speak to me. Everyone were trying at the time to create their own comic universe. Like right now, everyone is trying to create their own cinematic universe. But way back when, everyone at some point were trying to create their own comic universe. We had Milestone, were trying to create their universe. We had Valiant, who did create their own universe. The same with Valiant. Valiant, I remember a handful of comics at best. I mostly remember Eternal Warrior. That was probably my favorite series. But for other series, like I know I read a whole bunch of Exo Manowar. All I remember about Exo was pretty much the zero issue that Joe Quesada drew. The same with Ninjak. I read Ninjak for at least the first year, and all I can remember is the first issue drawn by Joe Quesada. So everyone were trying. Oh, there was also the Ultraverse at the time. Again, as I said, everyone were trying to create their own universe, their own comic universe. And ironically enough, this was DC trying to create another universe. I'm not sure why they couldn't create those characters within the DC universe. Why it had to be a separate universe. So I may have passed on this character, basically seeing him just as a Superman knockoff. Which again, everyone were trying to create their own universe, and everyone were trying to create their own Superman. And the next time I saw this character was during the series Young Justice. Obviously, as they always do, they had to redesign the costume a bit. They stayed pretty close to the look of the character, but of course they pretty much replaced half of their primary colors with black, which is one way to go to try to make superhero costumes more realistic or more appealing to a mass audience. I guess the general thinking is that mass audiences do not like brightly colorful costumes. So usually, whenever they try to adapt superhero costumes to other media, they'll try to add a whole bunch of black to the costume to mute down the bright primary colors. And here in this case, that's pretty much what they did. They pretty much replaced most of the colors with black. So in the end, we end up with a costume that's pretty much black and red, as opposed to black, red, blue, and a bit of yellow as the original costume had. So again, sadly, this is about as close as I was able to get to recreating the look for our friend Icon. So sorry it took so long to finally make this video. Hopefully in the future, if we get more styles, we'll be able to create a better version of the character. Until that happens, I guess this will have to do. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.